Hello, I'm Green.
I'm purple.
Welcome back to Green and Purple, and we're Roger, who's just freakishly tall, just way taller than everyone else in our party.
We don't have to be him though.
Okay, cool. Like, his shoulders, like...
Crabby Hermit.
His shoulders are like at the top of Booby's bone.
Oh, hi.
It's not a hermit crab.
It's a crabby hermit.
It's like not even a crab, it's just like some old
Okay.
man.
Yeah, leave!
Get out of my swamp!
This is a temple.
Kids with your fancy new words.
Dude, stop.
Nope.
Woo, that was close.
At least there's not contact damage on the enemies.
Nah. No, I don't. No, none of them actually, no. Yeah, no, in all the Dark Cloud games, all of them, this one and the second one, for an enemy to actually hurt you, it has to hit you with its attack.
Well, that's good.
You can just walk up to it. And...
Like, I get it in platforming games whenever an enemy does contact damage, because, like, the whole point is supposed to be, like, avoiding enemies or, like, jumping on them or whatever.
Right.
But, like, whenever there's games that are not platforming games that have contact damage, I'm just like, really?
Well, I like it even more whenever, like, there's a platformer game, and most of the time enemies don't do contact damage. But, like, if the enemies, say, is, like, a lava monster...
Like, whenever it makes sense,
yeah,
you want it to.
It's like, this thing is just entirely lava. That would hurt if you touched it.
Right. Or if something's, like, covered in spikes or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the go-to way in platformers to show someone not to touch something.
It's spiky.
Spikes, or if it's on fire, then you're just like, yeah, I should probably not touch that.
We got another odds and ends.
Sweet. What does that do again for me?
No, it's a diorama piece.
Oh, right. I thought it was like some item, just odds and ends. Well, I've never used it. Didn't do anything. Okay.
There's,
One of these is a memory.
definitely. This one? Yep.
Yeah.
Come
Do we
here.
have, like, ice on our weapon right now?
Yeah.
Nice. Ice. Oh, God.
Oh,
Careful,
I want to hit him with wind.
that was my neck. I'm sorry, everybody.
Yeah.
There it was again.
Yeah, we want to hit this guy with wind. Come here.
Oh, geez. That did a pretty good chunk of damage. Who's, like, the strongest by the end of the game?
It's probably between...
And I mean, not just, like, in overall, like, attack power, but just, like, all around, who's probably your best fighter by the end of the game?
But it'll be between Wubnub and Booby.
Hmm.
Ow, you little punk.
So, Wubnub's probably your best
Melee fighter.
and she's probably your best
Yes.
ranged.
Yes.
Although Ovaltine's pretty powerful whenever we use her.
Yeah,
we just don't use her that much anymore.
It's mainly just because Booby's whole thing is that she's a black mage essentially, and even though Ovaltine can get strong with magic, like Booby's gonna beat her out.
Right.
And magic trumps all, especially when you go to the demon shaft. Like magic is hitting enemies with their elemental weaknesses there is very important.
It's like in Persona where, like, you can...
Ow!
Oh, gosh. You got thrusted by the dick.
The
sand dick.
I did not like it.
Tremors 5, sand dick. Well, like,
Great, now someone's gonna like draw a Dojin or something of it. Not saying all Dojins are porn related, but
I mean,
most of them are.
Let's be honest. Yeah. Like Persona, you can hit enemies with, like, not their elemental weakness.
But it does.
The difference between hitting someone with their elemental weakness and hitting them with anything else is
Very
pretty significant.
Oh yes. I actually have his element that he needs. So
I like in Persona 5 how, like, instead of light and dark, it has, like, curse and stuff now. So I forget because it's been a while. It's been about a week since I've been able to play it, but is there still light and dark, or did they, like, replace dark with curse?
No, yeah, there's still curse is technically dark based now.
That's what I thought.
So it still has the, like, the insta death thing with it. Okay, what else? Wind, thunder. Okay.
You ever have those games where, like, whenever you're not playing it, you're not super drawn to, like, It's not one of those games that you're just constantly like, oh, I want to go back and play that game. But then while you're playing it, like, you have a hard time putting it down.
Correct.
Like, there's some games like that, and a lot of times it's RPGs for me, just because, like, I'll think back and I'm like, oh yeah, I should go back and play that, but I'm not like, oh god, I gotta get back and play this.
Right.
But then once I start playing it, like, it could be, like, you know, a few hours that I'm playing it, just because I'm like, stop. Man, he is.
Yeah, these guys
slippery.
are very jukey.
I knew it.
That was the perfect noise. We need Roger and then Ovaltine, I think.
Jeez. And then there's a crystal at the other side of it. It's like,
Now,
really?
Seriously?
We have one more person we need to get on our team, right?
Yes.
Or is this it?
No, one more.
Okay. I'm guessing in the next area.
Yes.
Is the next area the second to last, or there's still a couple more?
No, the next area is the second to last.
Okay.
Not including the Demon Shaft.
I wasn't sure if it was like you get the last person and then you all go to like the final dungeon, or if it was like you have everyone and then you move on to like a few dungeons.
There's one more dungeon, and there's the next dungeon, and then the one after that's the final one.
Like in games like this, you know, where it's kind of like you're building up your team the entire game.
Yes.
I always feel bad for the character that's like the last one you get,
right?
Because they get like the least amount of development
Definitely.
out of everybody.
Yeah.
Like in Mass Effect 2, it's kind of like the whole thing. It's like you building up your little space squad or whatever. But like Legion, who's the Geth you get at like the very end of the game, like a lot of people liked him, but I never really like
got that attached to him
because like the game was over, you know, an hour after I got him, and like yeah, you can still go and do side quest stuff with him afterwards.
You little bitch.
But yeah, I think it's cool, the whole thing, because then it's like the whole time you're like building a team or whatever. But I always just feel bad for the last character or the last couple characters because they don't get the same amount of attention as the rest of them do.
Right.
Although in this game, considering like none of them have any story after like the story where you get them, I guess it's not quite as much of a.
Although I still feel like in this game it is an issue just because there's little to no time to build him up.
Well, and also just like even though that none of them have stories, you kind of just develop a gameplay attachment to characters just by playing as them over time. Like, yeah, sure, Ovaltine hasn't had any story since the very first area, but like just she's been around, so you're like, oh yeah, it's Ovaltine. Whereas, you know, whenever you introduce a new character in the last couple hours of the game, it's just like, oh, that guy. There he is, and there's the end of the game. Bye.
And that thing. The squeaky floorboards. And that thing.
What is he pointing? Oh, the
life
preserver on the wall. Which I guess, like, as a kid, I was like, well, it's just a life preserve. Then I was like, oh yeah, they wouldn't really have any use for it.
Right.
Although, don't they throw one out to one of them in Goo Lagoon whenever in one of the episodes?
Yeah. Oh.
Hi. The golem just like punches her during the animation. He did.
I like the last thing he says, like earthquakes, thunder, something, and my father. All of them don't apply to this guy. I love Steve.
Steve's best character.
Guys, if you want, you can go to like the Dark Cloud wiki and you can look up all Steve's quotes.
He seems to have quite a few.
He does. It's amazing how many quotes he has, and they're all different for each and every single enemy.
I'm always impressed in games. You know when you have multiple party members or whatever.
Yeah.
And you choose two of them or whatever to bring with you on a mission, and then they have a little conversation with each other.
Yes,
I'm always impressed with that because you just have to imagine how many different conversations the developers have to write in for all the different possible combinations of characters you could bring with you. You know.
Exactly. But it's that dedication that it's a little thing, but it adds so much.
I really like just trying to pick like the oddest couple of characters just to see like.
Don't you dare get okay.
I like trying to pick the oddest mismatch of characters just to see if like the developers still added in dialogue for these people. Just pick two characters that like hate each other.
Oh yeah. And the entire time they're just bickering.
I'm just like, I hate you. I hate you, boy.
See, no, that the enemy AI on this game is actually pretty smart. See how notice how he started juking the second I brought Booby out?
Because he was like, oh, she's gonna be shooting things at me.
Yeah, like that's impressive.
Especially for this game being fairly old.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's the Golem AI.
Yeah, he can't. He doesn't really.
He tries. Okay, you know what?
He can't do much. I mean, it's kind of like that situation where you have the big, strong, defensive person, but if there's like a black mage that can just pelt them from afar, and they have no one to like back them up.
Right. Well, also you don't want to make the big strong guy too fast, otherwise he's just annoying.
Mm-hmm. He becomes a lightning bruiser at that
Right.
point. Which, I mean, we will encounter an enemy like that in the next dungeon, and I love him so much.
Are you being facetious, kid?
Are you being facetious? Ah! Ow!
Ow! Alright, I'll stay down.
Ah, I'm tired.
He just stays there and then you walk away and you're just like, I'm getting out of here.
Man, these chests really blend in.
They really do. I didn't even see it.
I like ran into someone. I was like, "What?
What is going
Oh!
on? Just imagine if you were an actual person just walking and it's just me like.
Well, there it is.
He'd probably break something if he
Oh,
tripped
yeah.
over a stone box.
Oh, that's not smart. Fighting him with a whoop nub.
Yeah, he'd be fine.
Dang it!
I lived a good life.
Do you think this is a king movement?
Nah. Well, I don't know everything.
Whoa! Calm down there, buddy.
What the booby? What the booby?
Yes, yes, yes. And my circle of friends, they call me King Nipple.
It's like, why?
I don't think I want to know the answer to
I
that.
don't want to know how you got that nickname. I don't need
Please
to know.
stop. Go away. How do you have friends?
There's just some nicknames where you can tell why someone has a nickname. It's like, I'm One Arm Johnson. It's like, because you have one arm. But or like, they call me sticks a piece of breadstick up his ass Johnson. It's like, yeah, I think I know how you got that. But then other times it's just like,
They call me the Darkness Becometh Johnson.
just, where did you get that name?
How would you...
Don't ask.
What color is it? Green? No, I think I'm playing right now. Yep.
Nice.
Hi, Mommy. We're gonna die now. Don't get back up. Okay.
Stay down. Sit down.
Sit it! Nice. We found another backroom key, by the way. Which
I saw that.
once again, this game proving me wrong that it's supposed to be very rare.
This one is definitely the rarest, guys. Just 8 of them, right?
Well,
Alright then.
a lot of the games I've played have done that, where I say something, and it's like, nah, you're wrong.
It's like in Shadow, it's like, this guy never moves.
He just moves.
Immediately moves.
Barman World, when I said, no, she doesn't fly, she immediately starts flying. It's like, thanks, game. Thanks for making me look like an idiot. That's why I think sometimes games are sentient. They're a lot more sentient than we think they are.
It's like whenever you play Hey You Pikachu and you get mad and you're just like, you stupid Pikachu! And he just runs away.
Yeah.
And you're like, dang it, now you listen to me! We got that thing.
That's useless to us right now, because we
Sweet.
just finished the level.
Alright.
Next time on Green and Purple.
Bye, everybody!
See ya!